MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Bat sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Long, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
But not to worry, they're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
But I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting 6th can keep it going. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so...
Number 18 will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Yeah, we got one.
Flipped out the other way towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there.
Number 23 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Has to be thinking strikeout here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Murphy has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, J.J. Murphy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Andrew Stevenson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Murphy on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball.
Just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky.
He's on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, Yeah, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
Pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
On that one, 2 balls and a strike. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Hey, wait for yours.
Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the first
8-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball.
Right here.
The relay.
On the bag.
But he is in there.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Now time called here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, I'll tell you, you know you're in a little bit of trouble out there with the tying runs in scoring position. And then you come up with a big strikeout like that, that's emotion. You've got to show some emotion, and he did, and everybody's loving it.
Let's go, big dog.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly.
Pull up.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Harrisburg is out in front, 5-3.
Watch out. Drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
Popped high in the air. Number 25 is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Harrisburg comes out on top, 6-5. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Senators, 6 runs on 14 hits.